Hey guys, welcome back to One House Pub. On the bar top in front of you this evening, we have some Case traditional knives, as you can see. Some little guys here. I've been kind of getting into these little cases lately. The small ones I can fit in my coin pocket or my watch pocket or whatever it's called. Kind of sub 3 inch or 3 inch and under size overall, and they make great secondary EDC knives to go along with some of the the bigger, more modern folders that I like to carry as a primary EDC. My original one that I picked up was the many months ago was the small Stockman seen here. I've got a couple of videos out on this guy, and I'll have Bert throw some links up to them. If I can get this thing to focus. There we go. This is an awesome knife, and again, I'm not going to review it again. But when I got this, I really didn't think I would probably be getting another small traditional. I'm not the biggest traditional knife guy. I do have this and a couple of Great Eastern Cutlery's knives, the 92 Talon and the 47 Viper, the one that Rob over the Apostle P channel gave me in his 5,000 subscriber giveaway. Again, thank you very much, Rob. But other than those and this, that was all I really had in the traditional knife realm. Now, when I was a much younger child, I had much younger child. Yes, I am still a child, at least at heart. When I was much younger as a child, I did have some traditional knives, but they've long since been lost. And I just decided to pick this one up just to kind of relive that childhood memory of having a traditional knife like this. And again, I didn't really think I would need any more. Matter of fact, I think I even stated in my review of the small Stockman that it would probably be the only one I'd buy, because I certainly wouldn't need any other little knives. Pretty much little traditionals that pretty much would cover me for it. Well, we're knife guys, and I was either lying to myself or so woefully ignorant and self-unaware that it wasn't even worth saying. Point is, here's 3 more. All right, so there you go. I am what I am. We'll start with this guy. It's the Tiny Trapper. If I can get us to focus, here we go. Come on, there we go. In blue jigged bone, I think this one is. I'll have Bert give all the specs on this guy. Nice red shield here. The Tiny Trapper comes in at 2 3/8 inches long closed. It's got a clip point blade and a spay. Very nice little knife. Fits in that watch/coin pocket very well. This guy, the small Stockman, is 2 5/8 inches long. So this is even shorter at 2 3/8, as you can see. So this is a real small little knife. Really fits well. Really carries easily. And 2-bladed knife. Just a cool little Tiny Trapper pattern. Very neat. Nice walk and talk. On both blades. The spade blade did not come particularly sharp. As a matter of fact, an area right here wasn't even sharp at all, so I had to do some sharpening on it, just some hand sharpening. It's plenty sharp now, though. It's a mean little cutter now. Great little knife. Like I said, fits in the coin watch pocket. Well, all these do, frankly. Next, we'll do the Tiny Texas Toothpick. And this one is in Delrin with the chrome vanadium steel, the carbon steel. This guy and the small Stockman as well are in the surgical stainless that they have, that Case uses. But this is the chrome vanadium carbon, which I really kind of wanted to get one with that in it, just to have it, because I didn't have any. And all the others are the true sharp surgical stainless steel. This one, I don't know if you can see it or not. The lighting might not show it as well, but it already has just a hint of a little tiny bit, and I don't think you can see it in this light, of a patina right in this area where I use it to cut up an apple. It just formed that almost instantly. So, oh well, again, it's carbon steel, and that's going to happen, so no worries. As a matter of fact, just to show you, I don't know if I've shown this. Yeah, this is the number 92 Viper, excuse me, number 92 Talon from Great Eastern Cutlery. And this one is 1095 carbon steel, and I forced a patina on this guy. I don't think I had this patina on when I did my initial review of this knife. Did it with A1 steak sauce and a lime. Came out great. So I don't mind the patina at all. I kind of dig that, and expect that this one I'll just let this one go natural though, but I'm sure it will get its own patina over time. Great little knife too, just a single bladed little guy, but really cool nickel bolsters here, and really like the Delrin. It's just very smooth as compared to the jigged affairs on the others. Come on, focus, play for me. This yellow and all these and all this reflection off of these bolsters does not play well on the camera here. Maybe if I get it some, there we go. I just won't move my hand now. But a really neat little knife. It's so slim, and this is the longest of the bunch at 3 inches, I think, closed. And it's just so slim, though. It just and because of kind of the banana shape of it, it just it sits right in that coin watch pocket effortlessly. All these do, but not perfectly centered. But again, with most of your traditionals, they're not always going to be perfectly centered. That one's not either. It favors this side up here. So, and this is about at least 2 to maybe 2.5 to 3 times the price of this little guy. So, traditionals, you can't judge them quite the same way you do a modern folder necessarily. So that's the tiny Texas toothpick. Very cool. And last is this little beauty right here, the Baby Butter Bean in moss brown worm groove bone. How cool is that? Nice little case there. This is a canoe shape, actually. It's classified as a canoe by Case. This one is 2 3/4, I think, long. Again, Bert will give all the real specs on it. Cool. I just really like this little knife. It's a little thicker, it's a little heavier, it's a little bigger than the others. Not as long, I guess this one's a little bit longer, but this one feels bigger and it weighs more, and it's just got a bigger presence overall. Cool little blades, 2 blades, spear point here. Again, the true sharp stainless, and another spear point here. So it's just got spear points coming out of both sides. Very strong springs on these guys. Man, this one is tight. I really like those 2 blades just coming out of there. I think that's awesome. I really like this one a lot. I like them all a lot. Green's my favorite color, so this kind of plays to that effect. Like I said, very strong. Springs really nice. Walk and talk on these guys. Much stiffer than any of these other little cases. I'll go ahead and put the small stockman in here as well. Great little knives, great little coin/watch pocket knives, and a neat way to get a traditional in your pocket. If you're the kind of guy that likes modern folders but is intrigued by these at all, these little, by traditional knives, without having to carry a great big one. This is like a grandpa knife to me. My grandfather, this is the kind of knife he always had on him, and this is the first knife I ever got was from him, and it was something very akin to this. I don't think it was probably a Case. It was probably a Buck Lancer or some knockoff of theirs. But that was the first knife I'd ever gotten, and I got it from him, and it came right out of his pocket, and it was an old beater knife that he'd just been carrying and using forever, and I wanted it and begged it from him. It's just kind of a cool way to have these traditionals in your pocket without them taking up a lot of space, and it allows you still to carry a full-time larger modern folder if you're into that more, kind of like I am. But it's a way to kind of get your traditional fix too. Great little knives. There's plenty out there. There's a few others that are 3 inches and under, overall closed length. Maybe I'll find some more. I don't know. I'm not going to say no, because if I do, that pretty much guarantees I will. So I'll just say maybe, and we'll see. And if I do, I will bring them to the bar top and show them to you guys. Anyway, check them out if you're interested in traditionals at all. Case is a very affordable way to get into them, where you still get really nice quality You get good blade steels that are easy to sharpen. They don't hold their edge like a modern steel, but so what? You can sharpen them up in a flash, no big deal. So check them out. I think you might like them. I know I certainly do. Anyway, that's 1 alls 2 cents. Keep the change. Sláinte.